do this job. Just so pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yes,
Yes, you have the ones I need their copy just in case. Not for sure.
We'll now call the meeting to order. You do roll call, please, Ms. Jennings.
J.P. Deaton. Here. J.P. Olson.
Here.
J.P. Ritchie. J.P. Johnson.
Here.
J.P. Phillips.
Here.
J.P. Hicks. J.P. Watson. Here. J.P. McNeely. J.P. Hall.
Here.
J.P. Swafford.
Here.
J.P. Howerton.
Here.
Thank you.
The reason why that this meeting is called, special meeting is called tonight, I'd like to have Jack Deaton introduce it to you. Would you read the appropriate ordinance, Ms. Jennings?
Be enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Carroll, State of Arkansas, an appropriation ordinance to be entitled, an appropriation ordinance amending ordinance 2017-40, the 2018 budget ordinance, and appropriating additional funds to the Carroll County Sheriff's Office.
I move to adopt.
Second.
Larry, Noreen, and Chuck second. Any discussion? Jack?
Okay, we've been working on this for a couple, 3 weeks. I apologize for taking so long, it just kinda got bounced around, but anyway, all the heaters at the detention center's out. And we're coming up on cold weather, and, we did go out, we had 3 bids. S&S was the lowest bid. You know, what was a little over $74,000. I was a little uncomfortable part of it, because we gotta pay part of it up front, more than I thought, but anyway, it's gotta be done, and, you know, we got employees and prisoners both over there, being exposed to cold weather, and we gotta get it taken care of.
Can I ask a quick question?
Matt?
Hold on, Jimmy wants to ask a question.
Judge,
Yes.
have you checked with our auditors, is that okay to pay the upfront amount?
Ms. Long?
Have you checked with our auditors just to make sure we're good on paying that upfront amount? Normally we don't,
Well, we did on yours,
on the,
on your acquisitions, when yours was out.
on my, oh, we did?
We've had to do it every time. And every bid we got's got the same clause in it.
Okay.
Matt?
Who were the other 2 bids?
One bid was just on repair, we had 2 to replace. The other was MCC, They're quite a bit higher, less than one heater and air conditioner. Also, if I might, that needs to be taken out. Has yours been taken out?
It's just taking out what I was uncomfortable with right here. It's
Okay.
been taken out.
I don't have a new copy of that.
It's not open-ended anymore. Larry has a question.
Larry?
Just, and I know we've got to do this and it's stuff that's got to be done, but, are all the units out or are we looking at part of them
We've
got to
got-
replace and it'd be better to do them all at the same time?
We've got three old ones and one in the hallway that they robbed some parts off of. Everything else is new.
He's got here.
The
Yeah.
heat exchangers, the majority of them have got cracks in the heat exchangers, so we had to shut the gas off. We could do it cheaper now, but turn around next spring, have to redo it again.
Yeah,
And
that's,
so that's the reason we're doing it the way we are now, is get it, it's a turnkey deal, and it'll all be taken care of.
I was just wanting to know what's going on, so if I see somebody tomorrow and they say, how come you're replacing everything?
Keep from paying labor twice.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this way to keep us from paying labor twice.
Chuck?
Yeah, it just, and I agree with Larry, it seems like quite a coincidence that they all would go out at the same time. Are they all connected together in some way, or are they independent units, or?
No
I
rain,
don't
Nate.
have any idea.
No rain?
Well, it's my understanding that they were put in at a similar time,
Correct.
but we're also setting ourselves up to have in another 10 years a similar situation to what
Yeah.
we have today, because if we do these all at the same time, then you'll start having problems all at the same time again and move on. But with the danger of having carbon monoxide coming out of those things, you just can't take that chance, so you've got to fix them.
Well,
Jack's next.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You
Yeah.
said part of those has been down for a while, and then they could get along without, but now we're coming into winter again, and we need to get them all back up and going, because they've been running long. And Mr. Williams back there could probably answer this question, well, you've been running on bare minimum for how long?
Since the cold snap hit, or is that what you're referring to?
Well, some of the units had to be shut down earlier.
Yeah, well, there was one last year that we had to rob parts from, but it was one unit to basically cannibalize it to make the rest of them work.
Chuck?
I was just wondering, are these warranties, all these units are warranted?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
No rain?
I have a concern, because this is an emergency, that, similar to other projects that we've had in the county where there's not been someone overseeing it, that's not part of the company that's actually doing it, I would like to have some assurance from the sheriff's department that someone's really going to watch this program and not just turn it over to them and not make sure that they're, really doing it. the way it needs to be done.
Jack?
Corey's kind of watching over this, is that right?
Myself and Corey have been intricately involved in making sure that we've gotten what we have so far, brought to you all. And I would imagine that will continue, in making sure that it got completed, the moment the funds are appropriated. I would gladly make sure that happens quickly and appropriately.
No rain?
I would also like to have reports back to the Quorum Court, maybe weekly, because this is an emergency situation.
When I spoke with Mr. Summers, he said the moment the funds are available, that it would take up to 2 weeks. It may not take that long, but it could take up to 2 weeks to get the parts here once they're ordered. And he advised me that he would make it the top priority and get it done as quickly as humanly possible. So there is going to be some time frame here, but the moment the parts are ordered, I can continue to give weekly updates to whomever wishes to have it, to tell you where we're at in the process.
Matt?
A question too, with that server room, with the lack of air in it, is there a way with all this air, that heating and cooling going on, we can get something going to get airflow in that room?
There is a separate bid that's been asked for and presented that have to do with a split unit, a unit that covers 2 different areas for 2 different servers.
Okay.
And my understanding is that's not actually on the table today, and that's an entirely separate
That's not in this bid.
Okay, I just didn't know, with all the work going on.
No, the heat exchangers and everything else don't have anything to do with the split units that would provide air, directly to those server rooms.
So they won't be doing anything inside, just everything on the roof, right?
That's correct.
Marty?
Well, we get a service, if we got a service contract with Summers or where they can go check that on a regular basis?
No, we don't have a contract with anybody for that.
Okay.
Anyone else? Call for the vote.
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson,
Yes.
J.P. Phillips,
Yes?
J.P. Watson,
Yes.
J.P. Hall,
Yes.
J.P. Crawford,
Yes.
J.P. Harrington.
Yes.
That's 8. That's the majority. Ordinance passed. Any JP comments? Jack?
Since everybody knows that J.P. Ritchie turned in his notice this morning, he's resigned from the Quorum Court. It's gonna be hard, you know, we talk about replacing somebody. I've worked close with him for several years in budget and finance, we can't replace him, but do we need, I don't know, I mean, you think the governor's gonna replace this person for this 2 months, or what's our steps we need to go through in this?
The steps are, you're gonna have to declare a vacancy, and if it's by resolution, you're going to have to publish that vacancy, publish that resolution before you can declare it. And then the governor should be notified, and then the governor will appoint a replacement.
Noreen?
With the election so close, would it include the person that's perhaps?
That wins the election?
The election?
No, I don't believe that's possible under Arkansas law.
I wondered about that.
Larry?
Well, no, because one thing, if somebody gets appointed to it, they can't.
They
run
They
it.
can't run.
I don't think on special call meeting you can discuss anything except what the special meeting is called for. Just throwing that out there.
I believe that's right. Anyone else got anything to say? Well, I also received a letter from Lamont today. It's very heartbreaking. Lamont's been a model JP. We will miss him dearly as a friend and also as his advice. Can I say something else about these heaters at the jail? Those heaters at the jail has never been on inventory. All these years, they've never been on inventory. We have requested the serial number, photos of them, and the county tag number when they're installed on the jail. I heard a rumor that they sell that stuff, but it has to be appraised by the assessor. And when they sell it, the check needs to go back to the treasurer. And then if you want the money, you can ask for it back. I believe it's the correct way. And if I have anything to say in it, that's the way it'll be done. Anyone else got anything to say? I'd like to thank you all for coming, giving up your valuable time. Look for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Marty made it, Chuck, in 3 or 4 more seconds.